DVD. Nope. Yeah, DVD would be fantastic.
Right there.
Oh my God. How old am I turning? Oh yeah, 29. Why is that funny? You know, at a certain age, man, I gotta be honest with you, it just isn't fun anymore. It's like, wait a minute, I gotta get older. You get used to it.
Hey, what was the toughest part about making this movie, and the funnest part?
There was, you know, you can never complain about stuff because it's all, you know, you work long hours and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is, I've got the greatest job except for Tony Romo. I have the greatest job in the world.
Yeah, good boy.
And you know, they're 15-hour days. Sometimes it's 5:30 in the morning. It's dark, and you're rehearsing comedy, and no one cares. You know, and the crew is just hungry, and you're just doing your thing. But the script was so funny. Will Ferrell is a genius. You know, and you're working with him, and like every improv out of his mouth is a catchphrase. It's like surreal. It's like, oh yeah, this guy gets paid a great deal of U.S. currency to speak. I totally get it. It makes all the sense in the world. So it was a blast.
Do I get to point?
You point. You do.
All right. The same way Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider have gotten this duo, is that the same thing that you and Will Ferrell seem to be having going on?
Well, he wanted to know if does that make me Rob Schneider? Let me tell you something, Urkel. That's all right. Slow down. Well, I guess you're making reference that I worked with Will in old school, and yes, you know, it's right. Oh my God. I tell you, it's not the most flattering thing when just guys who are drunk just scream cheese at you at 1:00 in a bar. There's nothing fun about that. Or you're at a urinal and they smack you on the back and scream cheese. I don't know. You know, Will is just such a genius, and I would love to work with him all the time. That's a good call.
What was it like to be directed by your brother-in-law?
Excellent question. My brother-in-law, Adam McKay, produced the movie. And he's just, you know, my sister married this guy who happens to be, in my opinion, one of the funniest guys on the planet. I just got so incredibly lucky. My favorite comedies are the ones that he wrote, directed, and produced. Talladega Nights and Step Brother and Anchorman. So when I got the script, I immediately brought it to him because I know he had this car salesman movie called August Blowout that was in turnaround, and they never were going to make it, so I gave it to him and he was thrilled. And the movie got made really fast, which never happens. And he's the kind of guy who, it's interesting, I don't know if you've ever been around like stand-up comics, and they take their business so seriously that like they don't even laugh. You know, if they think something's funny, they'll go, that's funny, man. It's really funny. And you're like going, gee, it's like a porno star. It's like sex isn't fun for them anymore. Like,
oh, the mic just went out.
X-rated.
check, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
After that movie.
Oh, indeed. This thing comes near me and it just turns off. Maybe it's my ring.
Reading now.
What's that?
What script are you reading now?
You know what? I'm not. I'm on the road right now, selling the metal. Yeah. I've been working, you know, since I left college. All actors are frustrated athletes. Let me just tell you that right away. I wanted to be the first 5'9" Jewish linebacker in the NFL. And that's not going to happen. Let's be honest. Was that who could use me?
The Cowboys.
No, the Cowboys have no, they got it. They got it locked down. They're good to go. You.
Are you more like Ari Gold or John Reddy?
Ari Gold.
Here we go. It's interesting because that's a really hard one to tell because when people meet me, usually they wonder when I'm going to become Ari Gold and why, and they're usually very disappointed that I'm not. And I feel like Don Reddy is almost a distant cousin in a weird way of Ari, and so I don't think I'm a lot like, I mean, for instance, the Ari Golds of the world are the ones, I mean, I'm just an actor from Chicago, a stage actor, so the Ari Golds of the world would represent me, but I'm not, I'd hate to disappoint anyone, but I'm not actually like that. I mean, possibly in traffic when I get furious, you know what I mean? But like, you know, I do yoga, I'm a stage actor, I'm really boring, you know what I mean? I don't go crazy like that, unless you make me really angry and I'll fucking kick your head in.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, there's a very young gentleman right there.
We just watched the movie.
Yeah, my favorite character I played, this one was so unbelievably fun. I played a character in Smokin' Aces called Buddy Israel. That was really fun because it was drama and just got to go just really, really dark on it. Thank you.
I just have a birthday present for you.
You have a birthday present? Oh, nice. Beautiful. Thank you. You know what? I don't know anything about that. Whose CD is this you just gave me?
Okay.
It's yours?
Yeah.
Self-promotion.
It's my song.
Okay. I'll listen to it on the way home. You know, they went to Bob Seger and they asked him for the rights to all that, and I swear to God I cannot sing at all. And obviously, thank you. There's still a skill to it. I remember we had to record it. I sang it live, but then you record it as a backup, and I got there, and it's literally the guy who produces Kanye and the place where they all like record. And I was so out of my league. I mean, I thought I was going to do it in someone's basement and we would just kind of hang out. I was completely intimidated. And the reality is I haven't sung ever, really. So it's just, you know, an unused muscle, and it was just pathetic. And so I think they heard how badly I sang, and then they decided just to write in a riot because I sang so badly. And the great thing is it works.
You want to just do one more question before you start
Sure.
signing and stuff?
Absolutely.
I mean, I've got to interview him tomorrow, and I want him fresh.
Yes.
Right there.
Excellent question. Favorite scene in the movie?
With the girl?
Well, yeah, good call. The thing about the motel scene is, I should not even be telling you this, but the director gave me such an incredible note, right, and like before I did that scene. He goes, I just want you to play this like a 14-year-old chubby, petulant child. And I was like, that's an excellent note. I think I shall. And then so I just started stomping my feet and screaming. And I shouldn't have even told you that. I'll be punished for that. But so that, I mean, it's just so fun to do it, and everyone was so cool. And for me, anytime that anyone is that good at what they do and they're also collaborative, it's you can't do any better than that. So thank you guys so much. You guys got all the jokes, and it makes me happy.
Yeah.